Hey guys, happy Saturday. I'm tired today. Last night I went bowling with some girls at work and we had a blast. Needless to say, I woke up sore. My muscles that I used for bowling are just not used to the movements that I was doing. Anyway, it was just so much fun. We had a blast. Jess and I now are gonna go take the dogs for a little bit of a hike. And so far, guys, the diet is going amazing. I feel so good and I'm gonna share my day with you. So let's get it started. Ooh, so we're climbing this mountain. Behind me. I don't know if you can see how high up this goes, but we're going up. Whew. It's a good incline, so we're gonna burn some fat. Yes! I'm winded. You?
Yeah, good long stretch. Today we're doing long stretches.
Look how high up we are. We're in the mountain.
Today we're doing long stretches.
Today our lungs are definitely stretched, challenged. Holy crud moly. Whew. And I think because it's below freezing, it makes it more challenging. Am I right with that? Because it's so cold?
Well, the muscles are also cold and they don't want to flex as easily.
And I went bowling last night and I'm shot from that too. New year, new us, guys. New year, new us. So we made it to the top. My Apple Watch says that my heart rate was 145 climbing this mountain. But it's so pretty. We are way up. Way up. What? Here's Jess.
Lori, make sure you stay close so the bobcats don't pick you off.
I know. There could be bobcats.
They'll pick off the stray.
There could be bobcats. Hopefully not. There's the highway way down there. Woo. Crazy to see how high we are. Is that a trail down there? Is that where we're going? Oh my God. It's so steep. See it all the way down there? Oh God. I just worry that there's bear and stuff back here because we are totally isolated from all civilization. Is that climbable? Oh my goodness.
All right, come on.
I'm coming, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's so high and I'm not wearing the right shoes.
Come on. Yeah, this way.
Okay.
Hip, whoa.
This is making me a little nervous.
Come on. Come on.
I'm okay. Go ahead.
You can just come this way, Mom.
Yes, I'm going that way.
Found a better trail for you. Hip, whoa.
Hello, steak and eggs. I don't know. I was just in the mood for steak and eggs. I was going to make some eggs and maybe some turkey bacon or whatnot, but we had some steak left over from the other night, so I decided to throw it in the pan and enjoy it for breakfast. And I have to tell you, I feel good. This was so hearty. I don't know if I would do this again with the whole steak like that, although it is a thin one. And I probably would only do one egg because I ate it all and I am so full, but I feel so good. I guess these healthy fats really, I guess I needed them. Good morning, guys. It is yet another day. It's Monday. The weekend just came by and went so quickly. Today, I have a bunch of meetings to go to, but I am going to show you what I'm going to be cooking tonight. So let's get to the fridge and I'll do as best I can to make this video productive for you, other than a mishmash of the last few days. So let's go get into my kitchen. So the root of our dinner is going to be chicken breast, and I'm going to make some turkey stuffing. I'm going to do some cream of mushroom with the chicken, probably in the crock pot, and then do some green beans. So it's going to be a little bit of a mock Thanksgiving. I don't think I'm going to have this. I think I'm going to have the chicken with the cream of mushroom, the green beans, and likely a side salad. So let me show you. This morning I had some eggs and bacon, and I'm going to take this banana cream light and fit yogurt to work. 12 grams of protein. I have a cheese stick, and I also have one of those little wraps that I use with some tuna. So that'll be lunch, and then that's dinner. So I'm going to head out to work, and then when I get in my truck, I'm going to talk to you briefly. Sorry about the lighting over here. I'm just about to let the dogs out, but I want to show you my outfit of the day for work, because I'm going to be having on a lab coat. I have just a plain white t-shirt on, and I don't know if you can see these pants, but look at this, guys. They're getting loose. They're getting loose, okay? And then I have my shoes on, so I know the angle here. If I lean over, I'm gonna tuck these in. That's my outfit of the day. I got a new coat from BJ's, and I want to show it to you in the light. I want to show it to you in the light, even though the lighting is not the best. Here, let me just put you on my windowsill. Maybe that'll help. Hold on, I gotta tip you up. Okay, so check out this. Look at the color of this coat. It's a bronzy brown. There you go. And it's got this zero expose something. I don't know. It's got this fleece on the inside. I want you to see this. Ready? This is the tag. That's what the coat looks like. And are you ready to see how much this cost if you were to buy this in the store? You ready? Look. $150. You won't believe how much I paid for this. Ready? 15 bucks. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to show you. Look here. It has the fleece on the inside with a thumb hole, so in the event it's like super cold out, you can pull it out and use it. If not, it stays inside and you can just put your arm in it. You won't believe this coat. I still can't believe it's $15. I have to cut the tags off it, but hold on. The fur hood is obviously not real fur, but check it out. I was eyeing this up all through the holidays, every time I went to BJ's, because I just loved the color. All right, I'm going to show you. The angle is really bad, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on. Look at this coat. It comes here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prop you on my counter, and I'm going to stand back. Can you see the length? Look at this. And the one thing that I really love about the coat, because I always have I have a very small face. The one thing that I struggle with in regards to coats is hoods. They're always too big on my head. But look, it's not too big. Okay? So if you have a BJ's near you, oh my gosh, now I'm all staticky. If you have a BJ's near you, run, because this coat is $15. Hey guys, so all right, I'm in my car. So here's what I wanted to talk about. I have been in touch with an endocrinologist. I have been talking more and more about insulin resistance, menopause, and all of those things. I've been speaking to an interventional cardiologist, and just, a whole team of medical professionals. And I've been talking to them about a thing that I've noticed. It's obvious because it's all over the place.
In 1,000 feet.
Sorry, guys. In any kind of Facebook group that talks about diet programs and those who use processed, packaged foods to help people lose weight, such as Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, the one that I was on, and so forth. We were just heavily in discussion about the packaged foods. And one thing that they all agree upon is that the higher the processing, even though the ingredients may seem clean, it's not found in nature. The one thing that eating that way does on an eating program is obviously the calories are very low, so you do lose weight that way. But there's a huge number of people, when they come off of such a plan, they gain weight back. And for many years, I've been one of those people who will agree with, I'm going to say this delicately because I was one of them. If you're not committed, you won't maintain or whatnot. I think that's not true to a point. Yes, if you're committed to anything, it'll happen. But the problem is when you are put on an eating program that doesn't include regular food, and when I say regular food, I mean things that in our evolution were meant to eat. For instance, if you believe that we have evolved over thousands of years, then you will know that our biochemistry and our makeup is meant to eat a certain way. For instance, flour. Look at flour, right? Like bread and things with flour in it. That's not a natural food. Like, you can't just go into the wild and find flour. Another interesting thing that these doctors were talking about was the fact that in nature, check this one out, this is a good one. In nature, there is not one thing that has carbs or sugar and fat combined. I will bet you $1 million you can't come up with one thing that's not made in a factory that contains those two macronutrients together. And there's a reason for that. We eat foods that have sugar and fat together, carbs and fat. That is a deadly combination. It is such a strain on our body when we eat that way because it causes inflammation. That is not how we were meant to eat, according to many doctors. I'm not a doctor, so this is not me. This is just things that I'm learning now that I'm off of the eating program and learning a lot about inflammation. And since I have really cut down my processed foods, other than those little wraps I'm eating, which I'm almost done with the package, and then I'm not going to eat them anymore, the inflammation within the body is very high when you eat that kind of food. If you want to have a carb like broccoli or eggplant or something, there's no fat in it naturally, right? You can't go buy an eggplant that's jacked in carbohydrates but it has fat. It just, nature didn't make food that way. Interesting, right? Nuts have fat and also a little bit of carb. However, it's not sugar, right? So look at what nature has provided humans over the course of thousands of years. It's not the grocery store. And I've also been doing a lot of like recon in the grocery store. I mean, I always knew like the outer aisles always had the more nutritious food, but the inside of the grocery store, holy Moses, everything in there is junk. Seed oils, which is the number one root cause of inflammation, apparently. And if you look on every package of anything processed, there's seed oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil, like all that crap is so bad for you. And even though I kind of knew these things, you know, I have been a really big believer in that even though calories are not the same with foods, calories in versus calories out, all foods have different macros, so it's a little different. But like, I'm starting to learn that in menopause, you know, perimenopause, during the process, and then post, as a female, our joints are so susceptible to inflammation. Our bones lose the ability to create solid. We get in that osteopenia mode. And if you guys have ever gone to your doctor during that stage of life, I'll pretty much bet you that they mentioned osteopenia to you. And I've been struggling with some joint pain and things, and I thought first it was the soy, then I thought it was menopause, that this was normal. It turns out it's not so normal. It turns out it's because of the foods I was eating. So as I'm slowly starting to eliminate those foods, I'm noticing a change. First of all, the weight loss. Hooray! Finally, it's happening. Second, I still have a little bit of like stiffness in things, but in the last almost 2 weeks of eating this way, I have noticed a decrease. I'm assuming that's what it's from because I've done nothing else but come off of that food and the processed food, and also starting to eliminate other processed foods. Now, the pure protein that I love to drink, amazing, or Premier Protein, that's what it's called, Premier Protein. I have to really look at the label because I haven't checked that out. But I've also, I'll have one, but I was having several a day, and now I've just slowly started to cut back on that as well. And instead, I've been enjoying the kind of protein that my body was meant to eat, right? So fish, chicken, turkey, pork, beef, anything with a face. And animal products in itself. So real butter instead of that junky spray butter that I was using. When I looked at the back of that, whoa. The amount, it's pure chemical. It's horrible. And even that yogurt that I have with me, there's a couple of ingredients in there, natural flavoring and things like that, that cause inflammation. So as I'm using these products, I don't think I'm going to rebuy it. I've also cut out a lot of dairy. I have not been having cheese. I finished my Laughing Cow, so I'm trying to see if that makes a difference. And I don't feel deprived. What's interesting is the last couple of days that I've been cutting back on those things, I actually feel really good. Although last night I didn't sleep well. I was hot. But I don't know. I'm excited to see what this way of eating does to myself. You know, if I want to have some blueberries, I'm going to eat blueberries, but I'm not going to eat blueberry pie or, you know, some kind of processed junk food. If I want to have a sweet potato, I'm going to have it in the raw form, right? Cut it up and just either bake it without a ton of stuff, or maybe spritz a little bit of olive oil on it or something like that. But no, no junk fries and things like that. Also, I have cut back a little bit on my vegetables because, guys, I don't know. when I eat too many, I get so gassy. And, you know, again, looking into the oxalates, that makes a lot of people irritated. You know, if you're older, maybe if you're younger, people that have Crohn's and IBS and all of those conditions, it's usually from plants. So I don't know. I'm just, you know, I'm not going cold hard and cutting kaboom, but I'm slowly pulling things away just to see how I feel. And that is mainly the processed junk food. So the wraps may go away for a little while. You know, I just want to see how it's going. I want to see how I feel. That's like the most important. Do I have a goal to lose all this weight by May? Yes. And that is a focus. But I also want to feel good. And I want to keep my bone mass and my muscle and start, you know, getting in some more exercise and the whole shebang. Still doing several big cups of water every day. I have to really be careful because I want to age gracefully and live a long time, and I don't want the inflammation, I don't want the pain and the stiffness. I just don't want it. Not looking forward to living a life that way. So I'm trying to change it now. Now that I'm fully off of O, I feel really good. I'm focused. I know now that I was just addicted. I don't know if I was addicted to the actual substance in the processed food or if I was addicted to the lifestyle because, you know, I do believe in it as a quick term fix, but being on it for several years really didn't help my body much at all. In fact, you know what happened. It caused food addiction, binging, depression, everything. It was just, I should have, when I originally did it, gracefully went off of it instead of staying on it, off, on, off, on, off. That was horrible, and I do not blame O specifically. Obviously, it was me and trying different things and not just eating. It was always trying a quick fix. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Here you go. Almost 15 minutes of me gabbing. So anyway, that's it, guys. So I guess I'll see you in my next video. Remember, to you and I, and to all of you out there, we can do this. Yes, we can. Let me hear you say it. As long as we do it together. Me and you and me. Because 2023 is our year. Oh, that was a pothole. To get healthy, to get strong. And that's what we're doing. So, I will see you in my next video. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Bye, you guys.